Hi guys, Jeff Westfall back with another Ukemi or break fall lesson. Today we're going to raise the game a little bit on the backwards break fall, and we're going to use elements of it for a forward rolling break fall. Normally when you roll in combat, you prefer to roll over a shoulder, but sometimes you're being thrown straight over in such a way that ideally we don't want to land on our head, but the opponent may take care of that. There are certain judo throws where here I am, I've been lifted up, I'm on top of him, and I'm falling that way like I'm doing a front gymnastic flip. So this particular rolling break fall can be really useful in certain conditions. More useful is the side rolling break fall, which I'll get to in a future video. So first let's do a preliminary exercise. Now what's going to happen here, you recall when we did our double slap before. Well, we have a double foot slap, and that is from here. If I lift my hips up, I'm going to try to hit the ground first, not with my heels, but with my forefeet, the balls of my feet. So watch me lift my hips up. I'll do a pendulum, and I'll land on the forefeet with my butt off the ground. I don't want to land on my bottom. So, again, pendulum back, try to land here. Once that gets easier, see if you can time a slap with that. And I always want to bring my hands back. Do a lot of reps of that. That's really useful. Now, the next part's tricky. I'm going to do the old classic way we used to do forward rolls in gym class, when the coach would have us line up, barely touch our head to the mat with our weight on our hands, and do a tumbling roll. Normally in combat, that's not useful. But what we're doing here with our hands is simulating the opponent doing something with us where our head doesn't crash into the ground, but we're about to land on our backs. So, what I'm going to do here, starting from a squatting position actually, is put my hands on the ground and just start to touch the crown of my head to the ground. I can even, if my shoulders and hands are up to it, not touch my head at all. Now here's the tricky part of the timing. Let's see if I can keep from screwing this up. As I start to flip forward, I want you to watch, once my hands leave the ground, that I cross them before I slap, and then I recross them. Lost my microphone. One more time. I hope the sound hooked back up and synced with me here. So, when put together, these various elements, the element of your hips are falling down from higher above, your feet are catching your hips, keeping your butt and your heels from crashing into the ground, and you're learning to time your slap with it. So first practice the pendulum exercise. Remember, the pendulum is simply this. I'm here, or I'm here, and I rock one leg back to help me come. That's the pendulum. Well, I can use that in combination, as I've already shown you, and I can lift my hips. That's probably even more valuable than the other exercise that I showed you. But put it all together, see what you think, and join me for a future lesson. Take care.